car, more closely aligned with the Cromwell track.
Yeah, and I see just a pace car going around, folks. If you're new to Speedway again, watch out for those yellow lights that are going around the stadium. Once they go out, that's one lap to go. So the pace car's pulled to the infield. We would expect those yellow lights to go out, and these guys can start their racing from turns 3 right through to turn 4. And let's see how this one goes, AJ. My pick is the shooter will make his way through from that grid position of 8.
Yeah, absolutely. He certainly will give it absolutely everything. The Wingless Sprint's powered by the V6 Holden Commodore power plant. Here we go, folks. First race of the evening. The dirt's about to start flying. Let's turn them loose. Wingless Sprint. And the Sockburn Mowers car of Andrew Gregg got a beautiful start there from the inside of the front row. Mark Morris, long-time campaigner out here in the Speedway in midget cars, TQs and just about anything else that'll make a noise. He's hanging on to second spot. Then Chris Bailey in that 78 car in third. Shooter Hawkins a little bit quiet right now. Track just a little bit greasy for them. But as the laps go down, they'll certainly just start knocking that back. But our race leader change at the front with Mark Morris inheriting the lead in the Letton Kerbin Channel machine. Gregg in second. Of course, Andrew Gregg been racing the Wingless Sprints for a number of seasons now, very dominant at the early part of last season, and as the strength of the class continues to grow, Big Andrew's certainly having to pull the socks up to keep up with the pace there. So the race order, it's Mark Morris, Andrew Gregg, Chris Bailey sitting there in third spot, and then we go back to the 49 of Bailey Clive. 35 retires to the infield, that's Chris Gray. Bailey Clive, a third generation of the Clive family racing out here at Ruapuna. He did race quarter midgets quite a number of years ago, gave stock cars a bit of a nudge for a while. Great to see him back here in the Wingless Sprint. Lap starting to count down, that's 5 in the books. For their first race of the evening, they are at the halfway stage. And Mark Morris just starting to spread his legs just a little at the front. Andrew Gregg in second, Bailey in third. But oh boy, that 49 car of Bailey Clive starting to apply some real pressure, but hard on his back bumper is the 33 of Kirk Shooter Hawkins. You'd rather be behind Kirk Hawkins than in front of him, because he will work you over like a bit of Play-Doh. Just coming up onto the tail of the 57 car being driven by Brooks Soper. Brook pulls down to the lower part of the racetrack, lets them through. That's given Gregg a little bit of an opportunity to close that gap. As it was indeed Mark Morris that had to navigate his way through there first. So it's Mark Morris, Andrew Gregg. Big old battle going on there for third, fourth and fifth. White flag, 1 lap to go here at the Racecourse Hotel and Motor Lodge Ruapuna Speedway. Andrew Gregg's just found the low line, couldn't make that one stick. So it's Mark Morris down the back chute into the Stadium Finance Prison Bend, and the run home to the judge. It will go to car number 4, being driven by Mark Morris from the Sockburn Mowers 75, being steered along by Andrew Gregg, and Bailey Clive grabbed that third spot.
Yeah, great race there by the V6 Wingless Sprints, and Mark Morris takes out the first heat of their racing tonight. Good to see the Letton Kerbin Channel V6 Wingless Sprint of Mark Morris take out that first heat.